Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to remove worn out screws from a broken fender, and after that I'll also show you how to add a fender after removing the screws from the previous step. This is for those of you who tried removing the screws from the fender but ended up damaging them so badly that they can no longer be removed. If so, now I'm going to show you an easy method to fix this. To achieve this goal, these are the tools that I'll be using, being extra cautious of the Allen keys that you use, as using cheap ones or poorly made ones are usually the cause of these issues. Okay, go ahead and grab your hacksaw. As you can see, we already have made an indentation on this screw by cutting vertically on the screw head. Now we're going to use this tool to do the same for the other screws. We'll start by guiding the saw and placing it in the center of the screw head, and once in the right spot, we can start sawing in a straight line. We need to saw down to the base of the screw head. The deeper we go, the more torque we can apply to it. Although it won't take much effort, it will take a considerable amount of time. This might depend more on the saw and the hardness of the blade you use. But be patient, as I was myself using a very dull blade. You want to saw until you can use a flathead screwdriver to grip onto the screw head. It doesn't have to be too deep, but it can't be too shallow either. Like this screw, once you have made the necessary indentation on the screw head you're working on, you can get a regular flathead screwdriver and then you can unscrew it like you would a regular slot screw. And now I'll proceed to removing the remaining screws. As these were not as damaged as the first one, I can unscrew these screws relatively easily using just regular hex keys. And now I will use my brother's toothbrush to clean out the area of any debris and dust. This part is very important to me, but you can skip this step if you wish. We have removed the screws and cleaned the area. Now it's time to fit the new fender in its place. This is the one I'll be using, which I bought from eBay. The first thing I'll be doing is fitting the support onto the fender itself. This is easily done by using the supplied screws and using a Phillips head screwdriver to screw in the two screws on the back of the fender. Once the support is fitted on the fender, now connect the fender to the scooter, making sure it matches and aligns with the screws, and now all you have to do is screw them tight. This can be done with Phillips head screwdriver, as the supplier used regular Phillips screws instead of the hex screws that were originally installed. If yours are different, use the corresponding screwdriver to fit them in place. With the fender secured to the scooter, you can now go ahead and fit the support. You can do this by guiding both the forks into the area near the brakes. Unfortunately, I used too much force and ended up breaking one of the tabs on one side, but it still fitted fine. Now, the last thing I'll do is secure the fender by fitting the caps that came supplied. And that's all of them. This should make your ride a lot more comfortable. And if you get close, you'll notice it has a new fender smell. I hope this helped. If it did, I'd appreciate if you can give this video a like. It helps my video get to more people. Thank you for watching and have a safe ride.